If someone came to me and asked me for advice on how to study, the first piece of advice I would give them is to invest in a planner. Planning out your classes is a really helpful thing to do, especially if you've just started college. It'll help you keep track of all your readings, all your assignments. If you can plan out study time and time to work on other classes as needed based on your certain schedule.
I would recommend finding a space that you enjoy studying in. For everybody, it's a little bit different. I know I like studying the cinema library in Doheny Library, and I'm just really comfortable there. And I know everybody just has a different place that they just feel safe and comfortable studying in. Find that pretty early on and just stick with it.
The Ronald Tudor Campus Center is a great place to study around finals when there's a lot of people in Levy Library or Doheny Library. A lot of people don't know yet that in the new campus center there's a lot of rooms on the top floors, such as conference rooms and study rooms, where there's big open spaces to work with your friends and study, and they're relatively quiet as well, so you're not too many distractions there.
My biggest thing that I wish people would tell me more is to stop procrastinating, because I find myself at 3 in the morning in Levy with a lot of work to do, and it's a lot easier when you space stuff out and you feel more on top of things.
Just what I like to do is I like to lay everything out in front of me just so I can get a good perspective on everything I have to do. If I'm studying, I like to have flashcards. It makes it easier for me to take in all the information and to better see what I have to do.
If you're looking to learn how to study, if you have trouble kind of connecting with the classes that you're taking, I would definitely recommend checking out the Korczak Center for Learning and Creativity. They can help you with your study habits. If you're having trouble studying, it takes time to kind of figure out what your habits are, but ask people around you, ask for tutors, there's a tutoring center, and ask the people in your classes to help you out.
I have an 11th commandment for college students: thou shalt not study in thy room. I definitely think the residence hall experience is more social as opposed to studious from my personal experience. I find that studying in places for me, such as Literati or Ground Zero, are definitely two of my favorite, mainly because I have an environment where I am comfortable, I can have my coffee, there's maybe some light music playing in the background, so I definitely feel finding a comfortable environment that you can also stay alert and focused in is essential to a great study space.
My best tip that I would give to students is not only time management, but also making those connections with your professors. And I believe the best way about doing that is going to your professor's office hours. Office hours are basically hours set aside by your professor where they sit in their office and wait for students to come talk to them. You can really, if you're struggling with a class, need some clarification about what they discussed in lecture, or if you're interested in how they got to where they are today as a professor, I really have benefited from creating those bonds with my professors and relating to them and getting to know them as well.
Definitely you want to go to classes for study habits. You just want to gather the information and take good notes. I like to actually write my notes out in a notebook, so definitely pay attention, write down notes, and when you get home, you know, after classes and, you know, after your day and you're going to sit down and do homework, maybe type those notes out. Again, like, I like to rewrite my notes just so I can have all the information in my mind, and so when it comes to test time, I know that the information is safe inside my head and I can just, you know, write it down when I need to.
Definitely start out with the toughest stuff and the stuff you don't want to do first. Getting that done makes the rest almost easier. It's kind of like having dinner and then getting dessert, eating your green peas and then getting the cake right after. Make sure you stay on time management. There's a lot to do here at USC. If you get all your stuff done during the day, that leaves the night open for you.